Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Todzilla again with Joe's Auto War Clan. I'm just gonna do a few raid attacks that I've started to do since I saw a tutorial online. We have 10 hours, 45 minutes left before we start this clan war, so it might be a couple days before we get another war video in. So I'm gonna fill the gap here with a attack that I've been doing. Let's just pop up these replays here and take a peek. 100%, 100%, 100%, all using the exact same thing. This top one is actually Town Hall 8, so we're not going to look at that one. But let's go look at here, look at the base, see what we did. Town Hall 9 there, fairly maxed out, level 3 crossbows, and pretty high walls there for the most part. And let's look at what I'm running. 2 golems that I build myself, 9 Valkyries, 2 minions, 4 healers, 5 wizards, 4 wall breakers, 2 jumps, 2 heals, 2 poisons, and my royals. And then in the clan castle I have 3 more Valks, a wizard, and a couple archers. And that's the raid strategy. It's kind of a queen walk GoVa, or without the hogs, so more of a GoVa queen walk. And the strategy here is kind of start your queen on a corner, and then same as the GoVa attacks that I've been trying to explain in all of the other videos that we've done, at a 90-degree angle from kind of where your queen is going to go. And walk, you want to send in your golems and then kind of funnel with your wizards. I only have the 5 wizards, so pretty tough to funnel with that few, but it can be done. Let's take a peek how I do it. I think I send my queen over here and it kind of walks down this whole side, and then I come over here with my golems to try and create a funnel that's good enough for my Valkyries to kind of get in to the core there. And I bring 4 wall breakers to get in. You can do without it if you don't think your Valkyries are going to be under much duress when they go in. To try and bust through that first wall, you can use them as a wall breaker essentially. So there's a funnel being set up there with my wizards. Everything's kind of out now. There go the wall breakers, and here come my Valkyries. There's the clan castle with the maxed out Valks. And they broke through that first wall with the wall breaker. Throw a jump spell to kind of get into that core. And then once they're in those compartments, I can throw another jump spell on top of that town hall and get them into the pretty much the entire base there. So I throw that heal down to keep them alive. Kind of figured there's going to be some Teslas in there, and the Archer Queen was going to aggro on them, which it did. Second jump there gets me into these other 3 compartments, or 4 compartments actually, and kind of destroying everything else along the way. All the crossbows are gone, and now my Archer Queen doesn't really have much to worry about in regards to taking sustained damage. There are no more crossbows, which is the biggest thing you want to watch out for with the Queen. And after that, it's a couple more buildings left there, but not enough to take out a couple golems and my Valkyries and a Archer Queen that's still got 2 healers on her. And you can see it's kind of just 20 more seconds to clean up. All these other defensive buildings are distracted. It does bust that final golem over there and starts attacking a max Valkyrie that came out of my clan castle. No big deal though. It does kill it, and then after that it's done though. It locks onto that golem, last building, 100% 3-star, and you can see the troops there. 1 maxed out wizard, 2 maxed out archers, and 3 maxed out Valkyries in that clan castle. So there's the setup. There's a general strategy. Start your Archer Queen at a corner, throw those healers on top of the Archer Queen, and then let her go to town. Take out one side while you send your golems and Valkyries kind of up the gut with those 2 jump spells and 2 heals. And even if you screw up on this, I've done it before, they kind of horseshoe around, and you still can get a pretty high percentage. So if this is something you want to raid with, it is a little bit heavy on the dark elixir, so if you wanted to get a golem in your clan castle and just build more Valkyries yourself, you could probably do that. That's actually how I saw it done. I just modified it a little bit because I think the max Valks are a little bit more useful or have more utility Problem with this one, it does not have a rage spell, so I had to pop the queen a little earlier than I'd like to there, but once I did that, the X-bows were locked onto all those kill squad troops. You can see the heal gets in and the jump to get into that core, and then once it's in the core, those Valkyries, a lot of buildings, a lot of high hit point buildings in there. They're going to take out a lot of stuff in there because they themselves have a lot of hit points and do a decent amount of damage. Get that last jump down there in the corner to kind of get those last 3 units. Throw down another. Actually, I skipped the heal on this one just because I knew there wasn't very many Valkyries left. But as I said, it's kind of a powerful attack. It took out the middle, took out those crossbows, so the Archer Queen doesn't really have much to worry about. And then I never did put down my Barb King to come through the middle. If that had been the case, I probably would have been, you know, clearing out all of this stuff by now, as my Barb King would have jumped over and been tanking for those Valkyries instead of hanging out there on the edge. But as it is, I'm kind of split pushing here. Got a heal down to kind of help keep that golem alive, because I know there's still quite a few buildings left. I'm just hoping that top end golem can tank enough with those couple wizards hanging out behind it that it can take out enough for my Archer Queen to take out the rest of these troops. Unfortunately, those healers lost a few there with that archer, or excuse me, that air defense taking them out. But still, 2 healers on that golem, keeping that golem alive. Probably won't die with that amount of firepower on it. Basically what's left there, archer tower, wizard tower, cannon, another archer tower, and a mortar. Definitely not enough to take that out, plus the Archer Queen and these couple wizards that are going along, or actually a wizard and a minion there to kind of finish off everything else. So very powerful attack, even if you screw up. Like I got smoked there in the middle with my kill squad, but guess what? I still have these healers. They keep everything alive outside of the kill squad, because it latches onto that Archer Queen to begin with and stays on her because she's taking some damage, and then, you know, at the end it can still heal up your tank there, so that golem still taking heals and still has plenty of life left there, 99% and 100. So there you have it. It's kind of a GoVa Queen Walk attack, 2 jumps, 2 heals. If you want to run a few more wizards, you can probably take out the buildings a little bit faster, and then maybe go a little bit lighter on the Valkyries. You could certainly do that, but I like those Valkyries. They're a lot of fun. As you can see, very easy to get 100% there. I didn't even do very well with my kill squad in this. All my Valkyries died before they even got out of the core, but they took out those X-bows, and that's all that really matters. Once that happens, your Archer Queen's not going to take that much sustained damage that it's going to be too big of a deal, especially if you still got golems walking around. So there you have it. A few raid attacks, and stay tuned for our next upcoming war videos. Showed you we still have 10 hours left on our scouting and all that stuff, and then it'll be a day of attacking, and then the video will come out for that. So please subscribe. If you haven't seen this channel before, let's just go over a war log. We do have 2 losses in a row there. It's actually the first time in about half a year, but those are 2 of only 5 losses within our last 50, and it's actually about 5 in our last 60 wars, because around 10 have fallen off from this 30 war win streak that we had before we lost to limited there. So if you want your clan to have a lot of success like we have here at Town Hall 9, let your clanmates know about this channel. Tell them to subscribe. We have tons of 3-star videos. We're an average clan. You can see our win rate here wasn't particularly great to begin with, considering we've only lost 5 times in the last 60 wars. So at one point, we were maybe 100 wins, 70 losses at one point, roughly. So we weren't that great. Now we win most of the time. Over 90% of the time we win our wars. So if that's where you want your clan to be, give this channel a subscribe. Post 3-star videos from every single war that we have, and every once in a while we give these raid updates if there's going to be a gap. So thanks for watching. Again, please subscribe. Thanks everybody. I'll see you on the next video.